So, when I was a child, I watched all the people around me have like the typical relationships, the fairy tale relationships, or it seemed fairy tale to me because, as a kid, you don't know people have problems. And I think you're designed to be that way. And then I got Barbies, and all my Barbies were in relationships and had babies and got married. And then when Barbies got played out, I started playing The Sims, and all my Sims did that. And it was just like a natural thing for me. Like, it's what I saw, what I knew, and what I felt my life would be like, right? And then I also had the dream of, oh, when I get married, things are going to be like this. As a kid, I was planning my wedding. And then, my dad would walk me down the aisle. Him and I had spoke about the daddy-daughter dance. We had a whole plan. And then life was like, nah. What's going to happen is you're going to get pregnant at 18 and not have the baby. And that relationship is going to fail. Yikes. And then you're going to get pregnant again. Like, you're going to meet a guy and you're going to fall in love. And you're going to get pregnant. Sorry. My daughter be acting a fool. But anyway, I met a guy, fell in love, just knew he was the love of my life. And then we had a baby. She's 7. She's so perfect, but she get on my nerves sometimes. And then, I wanted to get married. I wanted to be a wife and have the opportunity to do all that. And, at our wedding, my dad had already passed, so I didn't have the father-daughter dance. I didn't have my daddy walk me down the aisle. Nothing went as planned. I wanted to be married first, then a baby, and it was the baby first, then the marriage, and then the marriage failed, and now we're separated. And that's been a hard reality for me to take in, that my picture for my life, my plan, my way of seeing things wasn't what happened and what worked out. I recently took a trip to Aruba, and which was amazing. If you've never been, you should go there. It's so beautiful. And in that time, like, I just realized how much time I had wasted planning for a life that wasn't ever gonna happen. I wanted to go away with my husband on our honeymoon, and we didn't go. And he's going to the place that we were supposed to go to. So that was like a little punch in the gut. I wanted us to have more babies and get old together and be surly and angry with each other. And the more that I tried to attain that life, the more it like ran away from me. The more I tried to attract, like, to be pretty and be attractive and be what I felt my husband wanted, because I felt like he didn't want me. What I realized was that I didn't love and want myself. I had made a plan, but I never really executed it. I had a desire to be a particular person that I don't think was really what I had going on. And I'm finding my way. But it just taught me that nothing is certain. Nothing is ever for sure or guaranteed. I could step off my porch right now, trip and fall, crack my head open and die. And nobody planned for that. I'm not saying that's gonna happen, God forbid. But you never know what life is gonna throw at you. And people go, oh, when life gives me lemons, I make lemonade. No, most of the time you just piss with those damn lemons, and that's real. So instead of saying that, like I was saying, most of the time when life gives you lemons, you just got lemons. You don't instantly go to make lemonade. You're pissed. You're pissed that things didn't go as planned. And you can either stay in that pissed off state or you could do something about it. And a lot of people stay in that pissed off state. And it led me to another revelation, and talking to one of my friends about, certain dreams and goals and aspirations that I have for myself, on my innate fear of failure. Like, I just have a fear. And she was like, if you don't try, then you can't. Like, if you are so afraid to fail and you just don't try, then that's it. But if you try, there's no possible way that you fail, because you can learn a different way to do something. And I was like, oh, that's smart. Like, why didn't I think of that? I had a fear of becoming a mom at the age that I did. I was young, 24, turning 25. Not a lot of people know about this, but I had a fear of becoming a wife because I'd never done it before. And I knew that there was going to be growing pains and an aspect of myself that I had to humble and I had to check and I had to get in alignment with a bigger goal. I have my real estate license. And I have a fear of being a real estate agent. Why? Because I don't want to waste time. I wasted a lot of time in my life. And also, I just have a whole thing about, I'm not about to do all this work for nothing. Like, I'm not about to show you these 15 million houses and then you be like, oh, we're not ready. At what point did you know you weren't ready? That's just a personal thing. I'll probably figure that out. But to some degree, I've also had a fear of putting myself out there, to market myself, to step out and be who I think I'm supposed to be, but I'll just be in my own. Must be dehydrated. That wasn't cute. Whatever. I'm not here to be cute. But, like, to be who I would like to be on the inside. And I think that I get uncomfortable doing something different and being a little out of character for myself. And that's fine, I guess. I don't know. But it's just been some really big revelations lately that I have come into, and I wanted to share. I wanted to be completely transparent about my life and where I'm at. I didn't always love the way I looked, and now I'm pretty happy with it. I'm down to, 10 pounds from my goal. I'm fitting mediums and smalls, so non-scale victory. And I just feel like I have an inner glow about myself, which is what I've been missing for a long time. I say all of this to say, getting to know myself as intimately as I've had to, through my tears, through my aggravation, through my upset, through my disappointment, through my broken heart, through all of it, I'm really grateful because the person that I've come to know is like me. It's me. There's some still parts that I gotta heal, still parts that I gotta push through and step out on and just know that I am covered and taken care of. But it's also a matter that I feel like I'm living my life. Not the life that anybody's wanted to give to me, not the life that anyone's told me I should live, but my life. And it's a beautiful thing. Anyway, it's beautiful here today in New Jersey. Not Aruba beautiful, but I'll take it. So I'm outside. I sent my daughter inside because she was doing some foolishness out here. But yeah, just make sure you take time for you. And that you don't, in taking that time for you, miss out on enjoying life. Like, I've learned to swim. I went snorkeling. I rode on UTV. I have gotten drunk. Maybe not in the best moments of my life, but whatever. I have reconnected with family. Reconnected with friends from high school. It's been a really great experience to reconnect with my inner self. And not just my inner self, my outer self. But so when life gives you lemons, do be pissed as hell. Because sometimes it's a bug. Sometimes that aggravation and frustration puts you in a place where you're able to get out of your comfort zone. I can't say that I would have been able to get out of my comfort zone if I didn't get put in a place to be made to feel completely uncomfortable. And almost felt completely broken. But then major shout outs to my cousins because they was like, yeah, nah, you ain't doing that broken shit. You a Townsend. Get your life together. And then I remembered, I am a Townsend. Let me get my life because we don't do that. But anyway, if you've listened this long, thanks. I didn't intend for this video to be this long, but it is what it is. But yeah, until we meet again.